Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel for another video, one that has actually been requested, so I hope you guys like it, enjoy it, find it interesting, but we are going to be following Addie throughout the week. Now that all starts, I've just closed my work laptop down, it is currently Monday lunchtime and I am about to work out what the horses and myself are going to be getting up to this week. Now to help me with that, and I have used this for months, maybe even, well, over a year now, I use the Emily Cole planner, which is fantastic. It's got a to-do list, a note section, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all the way through to Sunday. So I use this every week because it just helps me not waste any time trying to think each day, oh, what do they need to do? What did they do yesterday? What have they got coming up? It's all written down. Don't get me wrong, it is flexible. Things do change quite often, but it gives me a good base, a good starting point. I use last week's, so that is what we all got up to last week, and I will amend it if we have changed it. I do tend to write it on there because it then helps me see what she may not have done last week and we might want to get done this week. I start off by putting in the non-negotiable things like Dauncey, for example, on Sunday. Wednesday I'm actually off on a road trip without the ponies, which is not going to allow me enough time to ride or do a workout, so that is going to be a day off for all three of us. Yesterday we headed to a school with Sprite and Susie. They came along as well, so today I know that they just need to do a nice gentle hack, the pair of them, both of them. So I've just written in there on Monday today to go for a hack. Obviously I kind of work myself backwards and fill in the gaps as I go, so like Saturday, the day before Dauncey, I know I'm not going to be wanting to do very much, so I've just written down that we're going to do a mooch, and then if weather allows, it's looking quite unsettled, but if the ground is good, we will go in my grass arena and just pop a couple of fences just to get our eye in. I'm hoping to, I haven't actually messaged, I need to message Vanessa and see what day works for her, but I'm thinking Thursday or Friday to have a dressage lesson, learn the test, go through that, and then that will leave the opposite day of Thursday or Friday to have a hack. Then that only leaves me tomorrow. So I have written, ideally perhaps we want to go schooling, maybe, yeah, head to another school, just do a bit more work on the flat. And last week I was looking at tide times about having a bit of fast work and heading to the beach, but tides weren't working last week, and I'll be honest, I haven't looked to see if they work this week either, but I'm going to look that up and potentially, so there are a couple of alternatives for each day, but we shall see. We'll see how it goes. But today they're going to be having a hack, so I'm going to go off and bring them in now, which is what I do every day. But I hope you guys enjoy the vlog and following Addie for the week. Now I know I said that my schedule of the week was flexible and things do change, but it doesn't usually change on the first day if I'm completely honest. But the more I thought about it, I was like, they both want to go for a hack and like a mooch at that. So I was like, do you know what, I'm going to take them out for a ride and lead. And I'll be honest, I haven't actually done this for quite a while, but I thought I'll get them both out at the same time. They can do the same hack, the same mooch, and then to get Nala out, I'm going to go for a walk basically in the opposite direction, and then that kind of, both events kill two birds in one stone. Like both horses get out together, I get a little bit of fresh air, a little bit of exercise going for, and getting Nala out at the same time, and also I believe I'm going to be walking with my mum so I can catch up with her as well. So that's why I make the plan, and then you're kind of like, oh, actually it might work out better if I was to do it that way. So yes, the three girls, us three, are off for a nice mosey in the sunshine. I'll be honest, it's come out sunny now, and it's so deceiving. When the sun comes out, it's really warm, and I don't really know if I need a base layer on, but I suppose it is just protecting me a little bit from that wind. What wind? There isn't much wind. Yeah, maybe I'm going to get a bit hot, but it's only a mooch, so it's not like fast paced or anything like that. But nice Cornish scene there. Right, let's go for a mosey. Sprite says she's not a perform when asked, there's a word for that and I cannot think what that word is, but we went in the water, we had a quick splash and I couldn't get my phone out quick enough, so apologies. No splashing from today's ride. Now, I often get asked on Instagram, how long do I go out hacking for? Like a mooch hack, how long is that? And what would like your normal kind of hacking be? Today's loop is probably going to be about half an hour, and it's got obviously a whole, I was about to say a whole load of walk, but obviously it's got a lot of walking, it's got places that we're able to trot, and it's also got a canter, which we've already had, and I would not be able to film that whilst riding, leading, and yeah, going up that canter path. It was never going to happen. So we've had that canter. There's also a couple of hills, one that is like this on a bridleway and another one on road, but again, just good for them to sort of stride out up the hills. And I especially, this is why I like ride and lead, because Spritey not having any weight on her back is really able to sort of use herself how she wants to without having any weight interference. Basically what I was trying to say is a moochie hack is probably about half an hour, and then a normal kind of hack would be 45 minutes to an hour. I'd say about that, and just again, there'll be a couple more canters in that and a few more places that I trot, whereas today is quite literally just mooching around the countryside with happy ponies. They're both very jolly, and that's nice when you know that they have done a little bit of extra effort kind of work yesterday that I've gotten on. I'm not having to kick Addie, she's walking on nice and striding out, and yeah, feeling good. They were both keen on their canter, they've both got happy ears, and that's why just a nice mooch just to get them out and stretch their legs sometimes is all they need. Oh, Spritey's off. Are you off? And that's Monday for the ponies done. I mean, obviously this is meant to be more of a week in the life of Addie, but Spritey tagged along and already changed my plans from only a few hours ago of writing it down, but at least they have both gotten out for a hack. I've then just tidied up the yard a little bit whilst they're eating their dinner, as you've seen, and now I'm going to head off for a walk with Nala. But just wanted to quickly mention that they both just have chaff and their balancers. So Spritey is on, as you probably are already aware, Spritey's on the Senior Super Concentrated Balancer by Blue Chip, and Addie, who's already gobbled down their dinner, is on the Joint Care Super Concentrated Balancer. And throughout summer, you kind of just play it by ear, don't you? If I feel that they are needing a little bit more, they're feeling like they need a bit more energy or they need to put on a bit of weight, Addie will have some just cubes, horse and pony cubes, and Spritey has a senior mix, but I haven't felt they've needed it. They haven't had it now for probably a couple of months, and I just don't feel they really require it. They're both looking fantastic, they're feeling fantastic, so why try to fix something or pump more into them that they don't necessarily need? I am very fortunate, I think with all the rain that we've had, it's helped keep the grass growing, so they have got a good bit of grass out there in their fields, and when they come in they have hay or haylage when they're in hiding away from the flies, but I can talk about that a little bit more later on in the week. I'm just walking with Nala from Mum, so I'm gonna leave them in. They can just have a little bit of chill time for a second, and then I'll pop them out when we get back from our walk. Nala, it's your turn now. Yes, it's your turn. I need to sort my hair out, look at the state of it. But yes, I will see you back for tomorrow. I can't even remember now what I've written down for tomorrow. How bad's that? But yeah, I'm conscious that this vlog is going to end up being rather long because I feel like I've blabbed already and we're only on day one of 6. It's now Tuesday, admittedly not yet at the ponies, not even time to be bringing them in, but I've already been on it with my event prep, and this is a beauty of working from home for a couple of reasons. One, I get to just keep washing things. Once it's done, I can hang it out, and today is a much better drying weather day. Done a whitewash already, which I was a little bit annoyed because I forgot to put my stock in there, so that needs to be washed later. I say whitewash and then I pull out my cross-country top, but you know what I mean, things that I didn't want to kind of get a load of horsehair on. So that is ready to go out on the washing line, so that's got my white jumpers there. So I just feel, instead of leaving it right till perhaps Saturday, like I have done in the past, don't get me wrong, there are some times that you're like, oh, I haven't washed them, and then I'm trying to drastically dry them overnight before heading off at like 5 o'clock in the morning. But I've also brought home boots, Addie's lycra, because I'm more than likely going to be needing that on her, and then lots of white numbers so I can get them all washed, and I've got a Sprite number there as well, which I thought you may as well just get them all done. Top tip is make sure, I haven't put the camera up high enough or low enough, is make sure that all your Velcros are all like fastened and done up, and then that stops the hair from getting into said Velcro. So that's done on there. And the second point of being able to do this today is because Chris is at work, so he doesn't need to see what's going in or out of said washing machine and getting hair in there, or yeah, just anything horsey really. He knows I do it, but it's just doesn't come to the forefront of his mind that I do it, if that makes sense, because he obviously sometimes I'll still have things drying, so he knows that I've done it, but yeah. I'm his wife now, can't say anything now. Right, we'll pop that on, so I'm going to take this out to hang on the line. I've just heard the washing machine go off, so this has come out nice and clean, all looking good. There is still a little bit of horsehair on there, but it's clean, it's not full of sweat or anything like that anymore, and the boots are, the lycra is, so that's all good to go. And I may have just flashed a little bit of my outfit. Not ashamed to say that I have been on meetings this morning, so my top half is presentable, but I'm still very much in my comfies of my pyjama bottoms. I'm going to do a workout at lunchtime, so I will be putting my shorts on, but I didn't feel like I wanted to have bare legs just yet. So they've stayed on, and I will, yeah, obviously change. But now it's going on to my whites, and this is why I was like, oh, I will pick up the camera, because my little tip, as you can see in there, it's looking a bit green, because I have got some fairy liquid. I always want to call it fairy up liquid. Washing up liquid, fairy liquid, and I just find that I pop that in there in the actual drum itself, then I'll pop in the washing powder, and then I just find that that really helps bring the white stuff up really well. Well, we shall see today, shan't we? Because in there at the moment it is looking pretty grubby. This is all looking, yeah, it is, even though my ponies are clean, but yeah, anyways. They're going to come out of there looking nice and sparkling, so let's see how good my top trick actually helps. Ooh, come out lovely and white. Admittedly, they have still got a bit of dirt underneath, but will I ever get it? I don't know if you would ever get that. Yeah, you probably would. There probably are other tips and tricks that you can do, so if you've got any, let me know in the comments below. I've just finished my workout. Here you come. Don't laugh too much. But I've got problems with slugs, guys, so I brought them in last night until I figure out what to do with them. But anyway, it's now time to go and bring horses in. Admittedly, this is a little bit later. Oh, Siri now thinks I'm talking to it. Is a little bit later than what I would normally do it. But because I am going to the beach this evening, I'm going to work on later, build up as many hours as I can today, and then going to go to the beach just about 7:30, which should give us about an hour down at the beach. We don't need to have long down there. I just want to have a little bit of, like I say, a little bit of fast work, play through the water. So if I was to bring them in any earlier, they would then be in for quite a long time, and I don't want them in that long by the time we get back and they actually go out. So yeah, gonna head off now, aren't we, Nala? Are you gonna come? Because you don't always come with me, do you? Because you don't like to go. You don't like the car very much, but you look like you're wanting to go today, aren't you? Come on, Bobby. Oh, kitty cat's coming in, doggy's going out. Yeah, right, let's go get the ponies in. My super long day at work completed. Out of office is on, ready for my day off tomorrow. Just the one day, don't get me wrong, I'm back to work on Thursday. But that's all done and dusted, and then over to the ponies. I've just taken Spritey for a quick hack and taken Nala along with me as well. So that's 2 birds, 1 stone. It is glorious weather. Addie is in the trailer, all loaded up. Saddle's in the back. and the choice for today was to either go schooling or go to the beach, and it's just worked out well that the tide times are right. It's sunny weather and I don't go to the beach. Even though it's on our doorstep, I do not go to the beach often enough. Like I mentioned, Chris is playing imbued this evening, football. He's not going to be back until like gone 11. I was like working it out, his kickoff's not until 7:30, so yeah, he's going to have a very late one to come home, so I haven't got anything to rush back for. I know Kerry Ann was on about going to the beach, so I messaged her earlier. She was keen, but to go later on, so I'm picking her up for 7:30, so then kids can be in bed, so she doesn't need to worry about having them sorted. They're already done, and then she's not like time constraint either. Also, I messaged Tina, but she is at Eden watching the Who concert with her dad. Again, they've got a perfect evening for that. And then I thought I would message Lauren, because we have been to the beach and we've always said when we go, and she messaged me a couple of weeks ago, but it didn't work out for me, so I thought I'll just pop her a message, and she said yes, that works for her. Her little girl can go, I would imagine, to bed as well, so it suits the mums. It should be a fun evening. I've got the GoPro, so pretty much all the footage is going to be on that. Good girl, Addie. I don't think you've ever been probably in the middle. Yeah, no you haven't. In the middle of two like that. I don't know what she's not bothered by things really, but those seagulls are going to go. Oh, you're ready to canter, aren't you? Yeah. Very good pony. Good girl. Do you know, that's the nicest sand along there that I've had in a long time. Yeah, it was really nice the whole way. Well done. Go on.
I'm so much more confident with water since I came down here with you.
Ah, yay. Good girl. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Yeah, clever. Sorry. Good girl. Oh, now you don't want to be left. Steady through here and then I'll let you go. Going? Oh. He's like, just in my own time, I'm happy. Very good. Oh, brilliant. We're back. I can't believe it's actually getting dim. It's getting dark. I've had to put lights on. Oh, summer seems to be fading, doesn't it? I shouldn't say that. We are still in July. Oh, Sprite, I know you've probably had enough, dear of you. I've just got to take the boots off. We gave them a good wash off down there after we came off the beach, but what a lovely evening. It was perfect. There wasn't much wind. The sand was probably the best I've had it in a little while. There wasn't many ruts, so we really were able to just bowl on in canter, which was lovely, not having to pick and choose. You've got to be so careful of like deeper sand when you go to the beach, and yeah, that they're not sinking too much or anything like that, but it wasn't. It was just lovely, really nice going. You thoroughly enjoyed it. You knew a little bit more what it was about. I think that might be like her, I'm trying to work this out, is it 4th, 5th time of going down there? And she was a bit more excited when she knew, yeah, we're going to canter now, but not stupid with it. And then when we walked, she was good as gold. I can hold the buckle when she just walks along. So yeah, very, very good. Even better again with the sea and the waves, and again the water was quite calm. It wasn't like huge waves coming at them, so that always is nice to be able to get them in and go through it and get your legs washed off. It's always good going through the cold salty water. We didn't do loads, we went to the far end of the beach and back, which actually is quite far, I suppose. We had a good trot up the beach, warmed them up, and then we had a good long canter, a nice little walk, a little bit of recovery, and then we cantered back, and that was then when I was like, right, it's time to let you go, wasn't it? And she was keen. It's the first time that I've really felt her go, okay, I know what this means. Okay, we'll go for a gallop. Stop, I know, I'm gonna get you out. I'm gonna get you out. You're like, I just want to go out and eat some grass. So yeah, it was just perfect amount. And then, like I say, we went then through the sea. So that was ideal. I didn't want to do tons, but it was just nice to get her to open up, do a bit of a canter, get her lungs working, but not wanting to overdo it when, you know, you've got an event on Sunday. But that definitely beat going schooling, that is for sure. And it's actually nice sometimes. You've got to remember this is our hobby as well. And just to make the most of these lovely evenings that we've got before it does really start to come in, obviously earlier. I'm not going to say the dreaded W word, because we all know the way that the weeks are flying by, that it will be here before we know it, won't it? So we've got to embrace it whilst we can. And yeah, it was just great fun and lovely to see Lauren and to go with Kerry-Ann. Kerry-Ann wanted to get a bit of fitness before Port Elliot, which is in a couple of weeks' time, and it's quite hilly there, so she did a little bit of extra. I timed her. She wanted to go for 4 minutes, so she went around and around, and you were very well behaved, just stood there with Rue and watching, weren't you? So it's just all that, it's all that experience as well. So yeah, very good evening if you can't tell. But yes, you ponies are dying to get out. So obviously tomorrow they have got the day off, both of them, because I am off up to Cardiff with Tina and Holly. So yeah, excited for a little road trip tomorrow. Something that I've wanted to do for a lot of years. But anyway, that's going to be in a completely separate vlog, which may potentially be out before this one, because I'll have it filmed and done before this one is filmed and finished. I hope you guys have enjoyed it if it is out already. But anyway, I will catch back up with you guys on Thursday. Okay, I feel like I want to say hello, like, because I feel this is the first time that I'm speaking to the camera today, and I feel like it's, yeah, not that you're only going to have seen me like literally a couple of seconds ago. It's weird. Anyways, welcome to Thursday. Oh, actually I need those. We are heading off for a dressage lesson today. I have learnt my test. We are riding the BE 97 on Sunday at Dauncey. So I am just gathering my stuff up. Saddle's already in the car. And got the bridle, got a hat. I'm going to put my boots on. And I'm again trialling. Not trialling another bit, but kind of the same. I don't know, I have tried this bit before and I have felt that she's gone well in it. So this was Miss Lola's, I never say it right, but the Verbenden new school one. I'm just wondering whether the mouthpiece is a little bit thinner. I ended up not liking it and not riding in it because I tried it cross country and I had no steering whatsoever with it being loose ring, but I'm thinking maybe if she is good with it in dressage, and then I can swap into the hanging cheek for jumping. So we're going to give that a trial today. Basically just wanting her to grab the bit and like take the bit, but hold it. Oh, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But anyways, we'll give it a go. I have got obviously the hanging cheek as well, but I just don't feel like she's very like up high with it, and actually I want her to open her neck and take want to take the contact down, like when you release your hands, that she's like then looking for the contact. That's the aim, isn't it? But I have a feeling that you are absolutely filthy. Obviously, usual, can't do this one-handed. Oh, maybe I can, because you're good. Yeah, no, I can't. The usual, they've come in at lunchtime, and yeah, Addie was looking pretty dirty, so we'll give her a quick, looking very dirty. We had a bit of rain yesterday. Time to get you out and get you all cleaned up. Oh, Dad's lawn mowing as well, you can probably hear that. Right, let's get this on you a minute. Come here. So that's the plan basically for today's lesson. Run through the test, trial out the bit, see what she's like, see what Vanessa thinks. I'm running a little bit late. I need to be leaving in about 5-10 minutes. I've only got to hitch up and give her a groom off. So I'm going to crack on with that and we'll meet you guys in the school. Yeah.
You'd want to be able to feel that your leg stays on. You can do a give and retake and she stays with you. So this is the corner that we need to turn at the minute, because then when she's trying to jog and I was like, just walk, you've got to walk. You've got to know that your leg's there to support, not just to send her forward. Yeah. That's it. So now just see if you can open her neck a fraction. Just play around. There, good girl. Good. Feeling a bit better? Yeah. Yeah. Well, you look more together with her now. Even with the little moments of tension, they're not looking like yeah, they're not and looking like you're losing her. You are a bit more. You're more with her. Hey, there. Good. Good. Nice, good girl.
Wowzers, I am back an awful lot later than what I thought. I have just turned up at home and I was like, oh, I haven't really said anything. I know Mum was very good and was filming an awful lot of it for me, so thank you to Mum. And I'm late back because we met awful traffic. There was an accident on the road, so there was queues back for ages. And yeah, I meant I didn't get to Vanessa, like I got there about half an hour later. Then we had quite a long session doing lots of things, and I feel like we've had a little bit of a breakthrough today. Don't get me wrong, it's still not all perfect, but I feel I've got a bit of a better understanding. Vanessa actually got on and had a ride on Addie, which I think sometimes it really helps from both sides of us. Vanessa now knows what I'm dealing with, and I have watched Vanessa of what she would do, whereas I may have just perhaps gotten a little bit of a rut. I don't know, just, yeah, I know what I'm doing isn't working, so something's got to change. Or not that it's not working, I just don't think Addie and I are working together at the moment. And like, after I got back on from Vanessa riding, Vanessa then said, you look like you're having a conversation about it now, as opposed to me saying, I want you to do this, and she's going, I don't understand what you mean. Like, we're not against each other. We're working in sync and as a partnership. And yeah, like I said, I just think it's a bit of a breakthrough. I've got to keep my legs on constantly. She's got to learn to deal with that. Leg on doesn't necessarily always mean I've got to go as fast as I can. I've got to move away from the legs. The legs are there to support you, and to support her, should I say, and she needs to get used to that. I need to keep my reins consistent. Outside rein has got to be there supporting, and the inside rein, I've got to not, I bury it down in front of me, and I know I am bad for that, but that's why we have lessons, that's why we have instructors, that's why I'm always wanting to learn, I always want to improve, and it's fantastic having Vanessa on the ground and eyes. And now she knows what I'm dealing with. She goes, she's not easy, and she can throw her toys out of the pram very quickly. Canter, I thought that we did potentially have a couple of canters, but actually I don't think she's there yet, and maybe my expectations are a little bit too high. She has got one canter, and Vanessa said in the canter that she's happy in, just try and work with getting her to move around in that canter. I'm doing that, like, can you imagine, like, you see the show jumpers, like, they're able to move, like, need to keep the front end unlocked, because otherwise she can become very wooden and then isn't properly working her whole body in one. She has got a very powerful back end, and I think maybe the front end doesn't know how to quite keep up with it. I think it's just that she's not strong enough. She doesn't know how to quite deal with the power that she has got from behind. So really good lesson, and like I say, I feel like a bit of a breakthrough. Don't get me wrong, it's still very much a work in progress, but I've got a few different angles to kind of come at it. And Vanessa said, like, just do some sessions just in walk and get her used to moving off your legs, and not that it necessarily means forwardness. So really, really good. You're so brave. Just hoping we can actually get through. Good girl. You're so brave. Good girl. Welcome to Friday. So we are day 5. Now we're out for a lovely hack. Addie, I imagine, is feeling, I thought was going to feel a little bit tired after her dressage lesson yesterday, because she did work very hard, but actually, as you can see, she has come out. I'm on the buckle, but she is striding out. I'm not doing very well at keeping my leg on constantly, because I don't really need, I do need to, I still need to, even if she is forward like this, but you're out hacking, it's time to relax. But she is striding right out, very happy, jolly ears. And so Sprite behind with Susie aboard, so able to get them out for a little bit of a longer hack when Susie comes out with me, but we're kind of making a decision each turning we get to.
you make one decision, I'll make the next one.
Yeah, literally. I feel like I have to just make this decision for us, because we don't want to go that way. And it was my decision. I decided to go straight on.
I just wanted to fly, so I literally can't. You know what I mean? Right in the back of my throat.
Oh, it's never nice. Have you felt it drop down yet?
I know. Do you get that, where it just stays at the back of the throat?
Oh, yeah.
Gross.
Just think of the protein.
Oh, yeah.
actually. But Spritey's feeling good.
She is.
Isn't she?
She's loving it. Look, she's making an entrance.
We went for a little trot a minute ago and Sprite just goes, I'm just going to do a little canter because I much prefer to canter than I do trot. But yeah, just nice to get both the girls out. Perfect way to start the weekend. I was contemplating whether to jump today in the field on the way back. I haven't told you this. But I think I will say that for tomorrow, considering how much that she did yesterday. And I have looked at the fort. So tomorrow was meant to be really windy and horrible.
There's a jump coming up here, Emily, look.
Oh, okay, we can trot over the little, let's spin you round. Whoa, it's too stony. Did you jump it? I think I caught it. She what? Will she stop? I don't know, but I'm gonna. Whoa. Good girl. Whoa, steady. Good girl. You actually can't keep up with the old girl, can you? Whoa. Did you see the cows? Addie was like, and race on. Hence, yeah, I'm fine. We're fine, aren't we, Addie?
Did you see a little jump as well?
I saw your little jump, yes. I don't think I got that on camera because I think I put my hand down to hold both reins.
A little jump and a little spook, everybody.
Little spook? Did she have a spook?
Yeah, little one.
Oh, nice little jump. Addie was struggling to keep up with you, Sprite, if I'm honest.
I was thinking, shall I look behind? And then I was thinking,
No, just concentrate. Oh, no, Addie started off well. She was a bit excited. And then the cows, and then that took us, didn't it, Addie? Yeah. But very good, though. Can't complain. The best bit of your ride, isn't it? Yeah.
It's quite deep today as well.
Yeah, there's been a lot of rain, hasn't there? Is that enough? Come on, then. Good girl, Addie. Let's go. Oh, one more. One for good luck. And we're on to the final day. Saturday, day before the event, so not a lot. Oh, no, I am in so much trouble. Addie's
You're
going to
be in trouble.
A couple of my mum's plants, I know, and now she's pooed in the lane. Something else that really I get in trouble for. More probably because I don't actually pick it up. I do pick it up sometimes, but...
Have you mentioned about the plant yet?
No, I just said that. I'm going to be in so much trouble. Yeah. I'm hoping that I've disguised it well enough, but anyway. It was behind the scenes, trying to sort out mics because I think it's going to be a little bit windy. So we have got our microphones on. Then I forgot my phone, so then I couldn't track my ride. Then I dropped a glove. Oh yeah, tell you. Anyways, don't need to blabber on about that. So it is Saturday morning and we are just going to take the horses for a little mooch up the road as a little warm up as such. Have already been up the top of my field, my grass arena, and set up a course of 4 jumps, a double, a skinny, just to sort of replicate it on a cross-country course, and then across the diagonal as well, so you can just continuously jump around them. I've also left them in a place that I can have a quick run through of my dressage test again for tomorrow. That is the plan for today. Like I say, it's the day before the event, so I'm not doing loads. Addie was feeling great yesterday, so I just want to do, for my own sense really, just get my eye in on the jumps, go through my test, make sure I've got that in my head, and then it's on to proper eventing prep. They'll probably stay in for the next few hours after riding, have a little doze, and then I'll be back later on to clatter all up before a very early start tomorrow. But anyways, let's have a little mooch up the road. You're going to do some jumping. You can actually do a course today. We can put them down and then you can jump around the whole course.
I'm glad you said put them down, yeah. It's like on the floor.
On the floor. No, you'll be fine. No, you'll be absolutely... Sprite will take you around. She'll look after you.
Yeah, I'm learning that. I haven't really got any control, have I? It's like, just go with it. But that suits me, because then I don't have to worry.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, true. Anyways, we'll get these ponies marching on, warmed up, and then meet you up in the field. The pony's going to be like, oh, this is a nice short ride, because we are going to turn around. I use these double gates as my little cut-off point. Now, I wouldn't in normal going actually say to go out and basically just turn straight around. Addie's really confused. Come on, I'm trying to turn you with my legs. Turn around. But we have done so far 9.5 minutes. It'll be a couple minutes to get back to the top of the field. These ponies, I think, are a bit confused. Sprite probably knows this a little bit better. She's probably like, oh, I know what's happening. I saw you doing the jumps, Mum.
She loves it.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Ding-a-ling.
Gonna jump, Mum. Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's not going to be the perfect of tests. Good. Good girl. Keep going. Good girl. Well done. Confused by everything, aren't you? Come on. Steady, steady, steady. Balance. Balance. Good. Good girl. Ready? That's alright, that's okay. Good girl. Steady, steady, steady. Right, we'll do that again. Thank you. Come back to me. Good girl, better. Wowzers, I feel far. We've got to turn here and you're not going to be able to turn. And woo. Push forward, push forward. Good girl, nice. I know, there's no free walk on a long rein. Go and trot. Good girl, that wasn't very good preparation on my part, sorry. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, I've forgotten that now. I'm too busy patting my pony. Ready? Let me just. Good girl, nice. In our 1-speed canter that we've got because we're gonna turning with the outside support and woo. Push forward, push forward, push forward. Yes, good girl. That works for you, doesn't it? Time for our spectacular halt. We're not going to be a camel. We're not going to be a camel. We're not. I'll take that. Good girl. 22. 22? Blimey, yeah, right. Ping, 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 ping. Good girl. Very good. Oh, I love that I can ride her up here.
Yeah. The whole family now have come to watch Emily, so...
Oh, got another tractor ride.
The pressure is off.
Whoa, Addie, you are keen. Steady. Thank you, good girl. You don't need to be so... Whoa, whoa. Girl, whoa. You don't know where we're going. Oh, clever girl.
I think she said whatever you like.
Good girl. Good girl.
Wow.
Good girl.
Emily, you have to do that again. I didn't get it.
Oh, it was beautiful as well.
Go on.
Steady, 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 steady.
Guys, that was my fault. The camera battery ran out of
All right.
battery. And
All right.
Tina's here.
There's Tina. Good girl. You're right. I saw your voice note flash up, but I couldn't listen. Good girl. Very good, good girl. Whoa, 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 whoa. Perfect.
And it went down without you going. So, Emily, how do you feel that went for the vlog?
Went very well.
Yeah?
Yeah. Had everybody watching, so no pressure.
No.
Yeah. Everybody. Strangers, family, friends. Everybody. But no, very good. What a fun morning. Are you buzzing?
Absolutely.
Absolutely just smashed a little course, didn't you?
I did. I definitely need to get, like, I feel like I can make the jump, but it's the momentum for me, isn't it? Keeping the momentum after.
You need to think more about your approach. We're going to put out guide-like poles to make you have to go around things in the corner.
Yeah.
Because I think that's your... And Sprite will jump any jump on any angle. That's the thing. So that then can... That's where you probably lose your balance a bit, because Sprite will still take you, but you did a double that you were terrified of, and I was like, the double's going to be easier than the diagonal jump.
Yeah, it was a lot easier than what I imagined. Like, I think as a novice, you look at it and you think, oh my God, like, that's crazy. But actually, it's a lot easier than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Very good.
it was great.
Very, very good. And Addie went through her test very well. I was very chuffed with that. Definitely feel like I've got pointers and different ways to ride, different elements like transitions down from canter to trot, and like just push your hands forward, and then she jumps really nice. Now I'll break my ankle before tomorrow, I won't be going at all. And her jumping I was really pleased with. Mum tried to make it spooky by putting my fluorescent on, but it didn't work. Addie was not bothered whatsoever, dear of her. Yeah, really, really good session, really enjoyed that. Just felt like it helped get both of our eyes in on the jumps, and did her good to like lose her balance a little bit, like to make her realise she's got to listen to me when we're coming around the corner. She needs to bend, not push her ribcage out like around me. We will be jumping, oh that isn't very good light, we'll be jumping on grass tomorrow, I believe. I don't think Dauncey has got an arena. So we will be on grass, so she definitely does need to listen, but we will obviously have studs in tomorrow, so that will make it easier. But the fact that we can go up there, she may only have one canter, but the fact that she is that balanced in that one canter, I really can't complain about. So the more we do up there and the more she gets the canter around the corners and things like that, that's all going to just make her stronger and stronger. So yeah, really, really pleased. But I will come back in a second. We'll get these ponies sorted, washed off. They're going to spend the afternoon in the stables, and I'll come back and end the vlog.
Can I ask your vlog a question?
You can ask my vlog a question. I'll be honest, it's not very good lighting right here.
Oh, that's all right. I don't mind that. If you're an older rider, do your knees hurt when you get back from a hack, or you've been for a lesson or whatever you're doing, and you just have to sit on your horse a bit and go, oh, to get your knees ready to jump off? Does anyone have that? Comment below. Because I'm currently in that situation.
I'm sure there are others out there that sympathise with that. Right, let's get these ponies washed off. Good pony. Right, so I am flying here now. Ponies are washed off. Susie's kindly making their feed up for me. They're having their brunch. And I have already got out the big hairy pony bag. Now, I am not doing everything now because I'm actually going off to watch a football tournament with Chris. So I just thought whilst we're doing that, I'll just quickly get what I can done basically. So far I have got Champion TI22. I have seen how these get made. I really hope that vlog was going to be out like tonight, and now I don't think I'm going to have enough time. But anyways, I've seen how they're made. Very, very cool. I've also got my 2 Champion hats. I've got the bridle, I've got the breastplate, I've got my stud box, bioceramic boots for when we're finished. And I'll be honest, that is basically it for a second. I've got my number, so things that I can't forget. I've got my number bib out. I've got the bit there soaking, my jumping bit. And I've also got my boots there, they're gonna take home and they can have a quick wash. I'm just gonna give my saddle a very quick wipe over, which is why it's there. And that is basically all I am doing for the moment. I'm gonna need my pratting stuff for later. I've got like my lycra and joppers and everything. You've seen that I've washed them already this week, so that is all good to go. It's only one thing that I've got left to wash, which is the boots, but I wanted to wear them today, so that is why I went in there to get my cleaning stuff. And I can't see my cleaning stuff. Where has that gone? Oh, Spritey's neighing. Where is my cleaning stuff? Ah, there. Boom, boom, boom. So we'll do that. Oh, I'm zoomed in. Don't zoom in anymore. Saddle is all looking nice and clean. Still absolutely in love with it. But yeah, so that's good to have the cover put on. I need to just check over my dressage saddle. What? All right. Is that 3 sections? That looks heavy. That looks low.
Is it too much? Oh no, is it too much? I did think that up there. I thought this is quite heavy. Is that too much, is it?
So you know when I said a section, that's one section. It's fine. You've just saved me a job for the rest of the week, so ideal. Thanks very much. It's fine. It's all good. Let's drag it over.
I thought she might get hungry.
You're all good.
You're putting me to work, Emily, you are. Aren't you?
Well, somebody's going out for lunch, so they're in a rush as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, it won't actually be that bad, because if I burn the calories, that means I can drink Prosecco.
I love your thinking.
I know. All in balance. Right, 2 sections.
Addie's like, yeah, this is my hay, please. I've got the door.
Okay.
Anywhere? In the corner.
In the corner.
Now she's got a little bit left.
Do I have
No.
to? No, just leave it, okay.
She'll do that, look.
I know, it's when my OCD can't handle it.
Aww.
I'll get another section in a minute, because you said 2. She's worked hard. You worked hard, darling, haven't you? See, this is the problem. If I had my own horse, you see, I would be the kind of person that would stand here until the horse has eaten the section. That's, you know, but no. Come on in. Good girl, good girl.
There we go. I've just realised actually how filthy I am, but that is a wrap for this week. I hope you guys have enjoyed following Addie's schedule throughout the week, and we will, like I said, we'll be heading off to Dauncey tomorrow. First time for me, and obviously, of course, first time for Addie. So excited. I have heard that the cross-country course can be a bit more on the tough side, but I'm keen for the challenge. I think she's gonna, I'm keen to give it our best shot. So of course, that will be a completely separate vlog, and then she will be having a very well-deserved day off after the event, probably a couple of days, and then it's going to be a very quick fire week next week, because we are eventing again on Saturday at Port Elliot, so we haven't got as many miles to travel, thankfully, for that, but it will be just a case of probably just a hack and a school and a jump maybe next week, and that is all she will be doing. She doesn't need to do much. She's done a lot of the prep this week, I feel, and that should just carry her through. You can't fix anything a day before an event. You can't fix anything at an event. That's where I think I've done the work in the past few days or past few weeks, and yeah, hopefully it will go just as well as it did at Morton. Fingers crossed, that's what we're hoping. As always, if you have liked this video, please do give it a thumbs up, leave a cheeky comment, and of course hit that all important subscribe button if you don't already. And of course, look out for the eventing vlog. I shall see you there. Bye!